look at KMC, the road project. I think you campaign on that. And loolu mu nekkoon loo xam ne ñu bari am si yaakaar bu mag. But it looks like Yange a bottleneck with the NRA. Absolutely. You have said this and they have said another thing, and even the minister chipped in and said another thing as well. Dafa mel ni kon yoon boobu waa KMC duñ si benefit xanaa.
Well, we have to, so we've paid $34 million.
What is the problem, actually?
The problem is NRA. So basically, ñun balaa ñu start project bi, of course, we consulted NRA. We set up a committee to evaluate and to design and to prepare the roads. Because we've known government to wait until we start projects to block us, we involved NRA from the very start. So they just set up a committee. We brought in all stakeholders, Ministry of Works, even the local government select committee of parliament. We brought Ministry of Local Government, NRA, ñoom seen boppa. And ñun amuñ capacity to design roads. We don't have the internal technical capacity. So of course NRA ñoo design roads yet. We identified and they designed it. Even in the initial map of the roads we were supposed to build, you will see KMC's logo and NRA. So they also selected the contractor. They recommended that contractor, which is the Longyear Road and Bridge Company. It's a Chinese-based company owned by a province of Longyear. And they built the Basse Bridge and some of the URR roads. So they recommended them. So they were with us throughout the process, design stage, contract development, procurement stage, even the ceremony to lay the foundation stone. So basically I think ceremony is when this road project came on the map of the politicians, which is the NPP-led government. So before it was just technicians working. And then once you launch, there's fanfare, there's news, there's media. So at that point, experienced politicians know what could potentially come. And our worst fears came. NRA, of course, was visited by the Minister Ibrahim Asila. It's a small country, we know what goes down. And then he basically threatened them not to go forward with KMC. And ñun amuñ capacity, technical capacity. So we are relying on an NRA as the consultant. And we have a signed MOU with them.
I saw that you published that also,
So, sometimes I feel sorry for these civil servants because they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, doing the right thing or potentially losing your job. So when a minister threatens and a minister puts his weight, so dimbale ñi dam la daha, or I will make sure they'll succeed. You find technical ways to block the project or get out of it. So they basically wrote to us and said they're busy with OIC roads. So ñom mënuñ ñoo dimbale anymore. NRA. But we said, look, we have a MOU. What's going on? And they said, well, we can help at a limited capacity. But during series of meetings between their technicians and our technicians, they basically started saying things like, well, ñun Gambia now as a government, we are trying to build roads of higher standard. Basically, we now want roads that have enough width for moto yi mëna park on either side. We want roads that have street lighting. And these roads, it will require us to demolish homes. And we're like, but you designed these roads. How come these things didn't come up? So it was an administrative strategy to make the roads exorbitantly expensive to be out of budget for KMC, and in that way blocking it. So right now we don't have a consultant, and in this kind of works you need consultants. So lolu mo basically tarde project bi, but we are determined. We've paid 34 million, more than 10% of the total contract amount. We've begun minimal works where a consultant would not be very important, like drains in Bakau, even though we have some challenges. But we are determined to see it through. So ñun door nañ di source for other consultants.
So, but you can do this without NRA if it gets to that stage?
Legally, we can do it without NRA.
Legally?
But of course,
technically,
the minister is saying otherwise.
Or the minister is saying otherwise?
Well, we've heard his comments, but it's political comments.
But why do you think that though? Because the people of KMC wants better services. And of course, the roads, UDP supporter, mu NPP supporter, ñëpp a see jaar. Why do we have to go through stuff like that to be able to, muy central government, muy local government, do we have to go through this to be able to bring development to our people?
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. Gambia, unfortunately, political system has not matured. I mean, it should have been now a decades-old democracy, but we know that was interrupted through dictatorship 22 years. So we've restarted a new democracy. So institutions, the mindset, the maturity is not there politically. People cannot distinguish between the administration and, of course, your political affiliation. So, Degala, I mean, we are politicians. We all want our parties to have an advantage, but there must be a moral line you draw between advancing some party interests and retarding the country's development. I can give you two examples. Waka project. This is the project through World Bank, almost $50 million. That should build a canal on the Kotu Stream, which is a flood-prone area and causes a lot of issues during rainy season. We were one of the initial contributors to that project. I dare say one of the initiators of that project. But, you know, once the grant came, Ministry of Environment hijacked it, took control of it, but it didn't matter to us because end of the day, end of the day, what we want is for the implementation to happen, the benefit to come to the people. Another project where the waste processing facility, which ñun ñoko initiate, ñun ñoko promote, and even in the original document it says promoted by KMC, is a European Investment Bank funded project up to 48 million euros, where they will build a transfer station in KMC, biodigesters in Abuko and Banjul, and a engineered landfill in Birkama. And this would close the problem of the backwater dump site and these sort of dump sites. And in that project, the new take backwater dump site, new reclaim.
Okay.
Wow. So we promoted that project, authored it. At some point, you know, we were approached by the funders and they said, look, government wants to take charge because it's a big project and part of it, I'm not sovereign loan to it, and other part, grant la. I said, look, you don't even have to finish the sentence. Ñom nañ nekk promoter bi, KMC nekk a regular stakeholder. You know, and they said, oh, we are so thankful, you know, because they thought maybe as a politician, dama bañ mané, no, ñun ñoo hustle. What's the point of that? You know, what we want is for these problems to be fixed. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but, you know, we will fight for what we believe should be development that comes to KMC.
Is it because the time campaign, I'm president, I'm the law, and this man of the reflex all the time. Moine alkarte fay mole ni min se do ko keno. And dafa melni lolu mo nek di manifest central governments munta liggéey ak local governments and then at the end of the day it is us the people that suffer mënu ñu am development kon dafa melni légui dañ wara bay di votal opposition hana I think because suñ leen votalé duñu am development central government moy control yépp hana fu melni dafa melni
I think more than ever we should vote for opposition in councils. Reason being, government has 4 councils they control. They control Basse, they control Janjambure, they control Kerawan, you know, and they control Banadlasa, Kuntawur. Where's the development? It's as if they don't even exist. Can do they was an affair?
Yeah.
Kerawan, I mean, go to Bara, go to Farafenye, look at the dump sites. Bena tractors, amuinko. And that's a government-led council. If you go to Basse right now, every day, the guys just post waste in Basse. You know, where's the trucks? Where's the initiatives? Where's the community centers? Where's the amenities for the youths? You know, where are the council-led developments as government-supported councils? Time below the Degarek is either Banjul or Birkama or Mansakonko or KM. That's all you hear. All you hear in local government councils is these UDP-led councils. So actually, in my view now, it's maybe better, sir, so council opposition, because we have to deliver, because that's all we have to show the people. But maybe a government-led council will feel, harama relax, ma Mumbai, ma enjoy. I mean, let government do the work. That's the fact.